Here what we are doing means we are projecting the body from certain height as usual. Now horizontally, ux is uy. First of all, initial vertical velocity uy is equal to 0 and ux is equal to u. We are projecting the body in horizontal direction, and so that the body how it will travel means we know that it is traveling in a parabolic path. Already we discussed in our last class. Now at any one instant, let us calculate the velocity. Let us take the body reach this point here. The velocity at that instant can be written as v. Now it has two components as usual. It is a vector. So velocity means vector. It has two components, one in horizontal, other in vertical. So here let us take some angle here, alpha with horizontal. This instantaneous velocity is making alpha with horizontal. This is a starting velocity. Starting the body is at this instant, and this is now in a time t. In a time t, it reaches from starting to this point P here. So the starting point, let us name it as O to P. It traveled in a time t. So now it has horizontal component after some time and vertical component, and the velocity is v. This is the instantaneous velocity or velocity at any instant. It is making alpha with vx with a horizontal direction. We can say alpha making with horizontal direction, and the tower height we are taking it as h. Now, to understand this one, we have to explain again this topic also in horizontal direction as well as vertical direction. First, horizontal direction. Let us observe in horizontal direction. So, in horizontal direction means what is the initial horizontal velocity? Ux equal to u, and we know that acceleration in horizontal direction is 0, because any body in air it is there, then it will be pulled always towards the center of the earth because of gravitational force. So that there is acceleration only in vertical direction because of gravitational force. There is no acceleration in horizontal. So always put acceleration 0. Then time taken here is t is equal to t, and displacement in horizontal, that is the velocity we want. Velocity in horizontal at any instant means vx is v. Now we are taking one formula, simple formula. Vx is equal to ux plus at here, and as a value is 0 here, we know a value is 0. So simply I can write now Vx is equal to ux. Ux is nothing but u. So my answer is in horizontal, its velocity does not change. I, that is starting it is u means at any instant in horizontal velocity will be same. Only the value which is changing is vertical value is changing. In horizontal always its value will remain same, that is Vx is equal to u. Vx is equal to u. Because acceleration 0, velocity constant. In which direction velocity constant? Horizontal direction. So everywhere in horizontal, either starting or at any instant or ending point, horizontal velocity is u only. Horizontal velocity is u only. Now let us observe vertical direction. Vertical direction. In vertical direction means we know that initial vertical velocity is 0. Already we have written that one. Body is coming down. A is plus G. Time taken, simultaneous action T, and S is equal to what now? We don't need about displacement. Actually, we need about velocity. Our target is velocity. So let me write directly Vy is equal to Uy plus At. Observe how you got these values means from previous diagram. You can understand Uy is 0. Body is coming down. Coming down means in vertical we have to take A equal to plus G. And time taken from here to here is T. I assume it as T. So from that information, I have taken these values. And now what is the Vy value I'm getting means Vy equal to 0 plus Gt. So from this I can write Vy is equal to Gt, Vy equal to Gt. So I got Vx value as U and Vy value as Gt. Finally, these are the things I got. Observe carefully now. So I got Vx is equal to U and Vy is equal to Gt. If we observe our starting diagram, here, what is V? V is the velocity and its components are Vx and Vy. Vx is along positive x-axis. Observe carefully, beta. This is very important point. Vx is along positive x-axis. Vy along negative y-axis. Vy is along negative y-axis, not a positive y-axis. Down. Down means negative y-axis. Vy negative y-axis. Vx positive x-axis. So I can write here. This is I cap. And this direction I can write minus j cap. Minus j cap. So I cap is a Vx direction and minus j cap is Vy direction. So now how to write V bar? This is a velocity. Let me write it as V bar now. Velocity. It has two components. One along I cap, one along minus j cap. So from this information, what should I write? V bar is equal to Vx I cap plus Vy minus j cap. So if I substitute this one, V bar is equal to, now my formula is U I cap minus GTJ cap. This is the velocity, instantaneous velocity. If I want magnitude at formula, you know, when V bar is U I cap minus GTJ cap, simply V is equal to U square plus GT whole square, or I can write it as V is equal to square root of U square plus G square T square. This is the formula for magnitude of velocity at any instant. Magnitude of velocity at any instant. So we got velocity vector and magnitude of velocity at any instant. Two things are over. Now observe diagram again. Here in the diagram, they also gave the target to find alpha direction. Alpha made with respect to what axis? X-axis. Tan alpha means opposite. Opposite is Vy. Adjacent is Vx. Here tan alpha means opposite by adjacent. Opposite is Vy, adjacent is Vx for tan alpha. For this alpha means tan alpha means opposite Vy, adjacent Vx. So from that information, now I'm taking the first page. That is here I can write now tan alpha is equal to Vy by Vx. Just now we observed what is Vx value. Vx value is U. What is Vy value? Vy value is Gt. So substituting this one, I can write alpha is equal to tan inverse. Here Vy means Gt. Vx means U. So alpha is tan inverse Gt by U. What is alpha is called? Direction. Direction of velocity at any instant. Direction of velocity at any instant, or instantaneous velocity direction. Instantaneous velocity direction. Now, here what is our target? Actually, we have to discuss about V bar. V bar is velocity at any instant. For this, first we found velocity vector values, and again we found magnitude of this velocity. Again we found direction of velocity. Direction of velocity at any instant. For that, first we selected horizontal direction. From here we got horizontal velocity at any instant, that is the Vx value we got. Then after that we have taken vertical direction. From vertical direction we got Vy value as Gt. Vy value as Gt. So from horizontal and vertical velocities both we are taking here and we are substituting in the formula. Remember this one very carefully here. V bar I wrote Vx I cap plus Vy minus j cap. Why you did like that means already I mentioned Vx is in positive x-axis. Vy is in Negative y-axis will represent with minus j cap. Positive x-axis with I cap. So from the diagram, I have written it as Vxi cap plus Vy minus j cap. And here you know Vx value, Vy value. Just substitute. You know how to find magnitude if vector is given. If vector is given, happily you can find the magnitude like this. So after getting magnitude, then what happened? We found direction. Direction is nothing but tan alpha is Vy by Vx. And here we have the values of Vx and Vy. Just I substituted there. And finally, I got the direction of velocity at any instant. This is the application what we discussed about velocity at any instant for what projectile? Horizontal projectile. Here we discussed instantaneous velocity in the case of horizontal projectile. I hope this topic is clear.